I'd like to call Anita Igunbor Macaulay. Anita is going to begin by reading a statement.
Hello, my name is Anita Igunbor Macaulay, and I work in the temporary accommodation placement officer in Lambeth. On March 28, 2000, I had an accident. It was a fall on a flight of stairs, and I was off work for about 6 weeks. I came back, I had a head injury and a back pain. I came back on the 9th of May, and as I was passing by one of my manager's office, I met Alex Owolade, who was the manager of Elkan at the time. That's where Eugenie worked. And I said hello to this particular manager, who was Nicole, and she said hello, and how are you? I said fine, I'm surviving. And Anya then asked me, am I going to sue? And I said, what for? And what was she talking about? And she looked at me and looked at Elaine, and she said nothing. I then proceeded to walk away. Then I had Anya say to Elaine, isn't she a Nigerian? She should know how to sue. I was so upset because as far as I'm concerned, Anya has just said to me that I am crooked and fraudulent, because that is the terminology used when somebody says, you are a Nigerian, you should know how to sue. So I went back to my office and I said to my colleague, Donna Hamilton, that this is what I've just had. And she said to me, I better report it to my line manager, who was Roy Campbell at the time. So I went to I went to Elaine. I went back to Elaine and said to Elaine, what did Anya just say? She said she was not going to say anything, that she would advise me to go to my line manager and report the incident. So I went to Roy Campbell, who was my line manager at the time, and told him what happened. So he went to Elaine, Nicole, and asked her what actually happened. So she said to my manager, she said exactly what I said I had, and she confirmed it to my manager. So my manager then went on to speak to his manager, who was Anya's manager at the time. And Anya and my manager told me that she'd spoken to his manager, who was Dorothy Quest. And I think it was the next day, Dorothy Quest called me and said to me that she wanted to have a word with me. She emailed me. So I went to see Dorothy Quest, and she asked me to sit down. I sat down, and she said to me that she received a complaint from my manager, Roy Campbell, who said to her that Anya had said some stuff to me. I said yes, that as a matter of fact, I was very upset. And she said she spoke to Anya, and Anya said she said it as a friend, because I was a friend. Then I said, friends do not say such things to friends. And prior to that, Anya also made a comment to myself and another colleague, Margaret Shodipe, and another colleague who is an ex-employee of Lambeth. And during that conversation, she said we Nigerians pick food from the dustbin. And also we use corn cobs to clean our attic. Yes, to clean our attic. This also was reported to my manager, and I also reiterated it to Dorothy Quaid. And she then asked me, what do I want her to do? So I said, as far as I'm concerned, I want her to ask Anya not to speak to me because she's not my manager, and I do not want her anywhere near me. So Dorothy did not make any notes, or she did not write to me pertaining to this incident. She said to me that she would get back to me. She would, speak to Anya and actually get to the bottom of it. Then it was about a week ago or so, a couple of days ago, I met Dorothy on the stairs. Was, I think, going to lunch, and she said to me, oh, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I spoke to Anya, and Anya was very upset. So I said to myself, Anya is upset. She said, yes. I mean, she made a gesture. She was very upset, So I said, I'm the one who should be upset, not Anya. So I just walked off, and I didn't say anything to Dorothy. I was so upset that I went to Alex, and I said to her, Alex, this is what Dorothy has just said to me. She said that Anya was very upset, and because of the way Dorothy told me that Anya was so upset, Alex asked me that Dorothy shouldn't have said that Dorothy should have gone ahead and investigate, the incident. And, even if I said I don't want Dorothy that I did not want to make a formal complaint. I just want her not to speak to me. I don't want her anywhere near me because she's not my manager. And I do not want her to make such remarks to me or anyone else, as it was degrading. Nothing was said to me by Dorothy after that, and Anya, for all I knew, I heard that she was, because I was off sick again for stress, because in my section, we only have 2 placement officers doing duty for the whole of Lambeth. So it's like we share it in turns to go off sick. I came back from sick leave, I think it was sometime in December, but I can't remember. And I was told that Alex had been sacked because he called Anya a racist. So I said to my manager that, of course, Anya is a racist. And she said that she would say that, well, if Anya is a racist, it should be said that Anya is a racist, because I'm a living proof that Anya is a racist. She made some racist remarks to me, and nobody said anything about it. So she said, ooh, I said, yes, you can quote me on that. And she never got back to me. So, anyway, if I can go back to my call, after my call, I filled in all the necessary paperwork that I was supposed to fill. I gave it to Alex because it was sent to me by the union. And I completed the form, I gave it to Alex, and I was told that he handed it to John Rogers. But up till this day, I've not had anything from John Rogers or anyone from any senior member of the union. And I feel it's because of who I am, my color, because I know that there are other people in my situation who've had accidents, but because they are not of the same color as me, they got compensation. Nobody gave me any compensation. Nobody asked me how I'm feeling up to this minute. All they know is that all they did was that they got the stairs fixed. Because when the investigation was carried out, the it was discovered that the stairs was an accident waiting to happen. So they quickly, fixed the stairs and did the cover-up and forgot me. I had about 10 physiotherapies, at the hospital, and up to this day, my managers, they don't want to know when I say I'm not feeling well, I've got a headache or anything. All they are interested in is for me to make sure that I'm in and I do the job that I'm employed to do. They don't care how anyone feels, whether you are stressed or not. They don't want to know that. They just want you to come in and do the job you are paid to do. Because when you complain, they tell you that's what you are paid to do. And that's what I'm doing the job I'm paid to do.
Just to ask you a few questions. This white manager, Anya Owolade, said to you Nigerians pick your food from dustbins. Nigerians use corn cobs to clean their asses, and you must know how to sue because you're Nigerian. Can you imagine anyone saying these statements are anything other than racist?
No. As far as I'm concerned, Anya Owolade is a racist. And everyone knows it. It's just that management, management just decided to cover it all because they knew about the comments she made. They knew about all the problems that have been going on in health class, but yet they decided they don't want to do anything about it. And I find it really, degrading, that Anya Owolade should, say things like that because, especially for the fact that she's married to a Nigerian.
So it's just going to come to that. If someone tried to tell you that Anya Owolade is married to a Nigerian man and has mixed-race children, would that change your opinion about the racism of the statement?
No, it wouldn't change my opinion. For all I know, she could have married, she married a probably to perpetrate, she married a black man, probably to perpetrate racism, and, it's just a camouflage, as far as I'm concerned. They are the worst kind. Because that's the excuse, they give you that, oh, she's married to a black man. She couldn't have, she couldn't have said things like that. But she did say them. And in my case, there were managers there when she said, Nigerians knew how to, I'm a Nigerian woman, I should know how to sue. And there were other members of staff when she said we use corn cobs to clean our asses and we pick food from the bin. I had witnesses, yet nothing was done.
Are you aware that the union wrote a letter of public apology to this white manager when she claims distress at being described as racist?
Yes, I was aware, and to be honest, I was very angry and upset, because I pay union fee, and I felt that they should have consulted with all the union employees, all the union members. We should have been consulted before they decided to give away our money.
You're alluding to the fact that the union paid this woman £13,000.
Very. I don't want to swear, but thinking of it alone haunts my stomach. Because I can't imagine that even John Rogers, did not even consult with us. Despite the fact that I remember I was off sick when I spoke to Alex. And he said they were going, that they refused to go on trial. They had my statement. Why didn't they do anything about it? I made that statement and I signed it and I said I am willing to testify, and there were witnesses. So why do they have to pay her? That's the question I'd like the union to answer me. Why did they pay her the money when they know she's a racist? And if she's a racist, why couldn't Alex be allowed to call her a racist?
What do you think of the way that management has handled Alex Owolade's case?
Well, I don't think management has handled it in a proper manner. Because as far as I'm concerned, Alex is the only person that stands up to management and he tells them where to go. He doesn't listen to rubbish. And when they are talking, he tells them, you are talking rubbish, you know, and I'm not, you know, listening to that. He's the only one that fights, you know, for people, you know, the lesser people, like myself.